All right, hi everyone. This is the Zadius Tech channel, and you're here in the right place if you're looking to get your PS4 fixed. All right, hi everyone. This is all right. Just testing out the sound. Looks like it sounds good. So, helping me today, please everyone welcome Coverly.
Hey, I'm right here. So let's get started.
All right. So the first thing we're gonna do, I know a lot of you are probably hype about the PS5. We're gonna just quickly show the hardware reveal and kind of get our reactions on it, and then we're going to go ahead and answer questions. So just bear with us. Here we go.
Okay, are you sharing your screen here?
Right now, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. You're hype about the PS5? Type PS5 in the chat. You know, this thing looks so much better than the Xbox Series X. It just looks like a box. This looks sweet.
Yeah, I think, for both systems, this one and the Xbox, I think they really want them to stand out.
Yeah.
Like to be part of your living room or wherever you are. Before, it's like you can hide them if you really wanted to, but these are standout pieces. Like you have to build stuff around it if you really wanted to.
Kind of looks like my cable router a little bit. There we go. All right.
Yeah, but what do you think? I think it's about the same size of the PS4, right? It looks like it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
right. I mean, if you judge it by the controller,
yeah,
that should be about right.
So let me stop this really quick.
Yeah, show an image. Can't you get that?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, with the standard, the digital edition, and
it wasn't done yet. Okay.
Yeah. I think you need to show the other one, right? It's like this.
Yeah, I forgot about the digital edition, right?
Yeah.
What's up?
I think it's really going to matter though. For that disk drive, I want it to be like, I don't know, 60x or whatever it is for that disk, because either that or just fast access, because it just takes a long time. Even though like a lot of the game is on the hard drive, just to access it, validate the license and then go back to the hard drive takes a long time actually. Yeah. At least for me on the PS4, it's like I just want to get to it just the same way you would like a game that you downloaded.
I mean, to me, they got to do like a few things to get it right. The load times need to be less. They need to do something about
by the way, go back. I do like the dual charging station. That was nice.
I'm worrying about the headphones. Yeah.
I'm glad they got that from the get-go.
Camera looks cool.
Yeah.
Those headphones with the 3D thing, that might be really cool.
Like, I'm hoping the media remote, though, comes with the system. Like,
I doubt it, dude.
Part of it.
There we go. So what do you think the price point's going to be?
It's hard to say because it's like, okay, you have a digital edition, right? Obviously, it needs to be bigger because it's going to house all the games, right? So
storage,
it's like, 1 terabyte, kind of, right? But it really has to be 2 terabytes. So then, like, what are you feeling the system to be? I'm thinking that one's going to be between 400 and 500.
I'm thinking the top end systems would be like 700. I don't know.
I'm thinking with the Blu-ray drive, and I'm not sure why it would be more. I mean, it's just a drive per se, but yeah, I would figure that won't be the $591.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
so
Ross
you want to start typing? Yeah,
probably has it right.
You want to start typing your comments in the chat window? Go ahead, and then we're gonna start bringing up your questions and answering them.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. PS5.
But yeah, I don't see $700 as a reach. I think it might be really, really, really reasonable actually. So it just depends. I mean, like the specs for it that were released a while ago, I mean, they're not bad, right? And the only thing is that is the hard drive in the PS5 proprietary, or is it something that you can get from a third party? And it looks like it's very proprietary, like the PS Vita card type thing, because it's a very fast hard drive.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. That it's like totally proprietary. It's actually pretty fast. No mechanical hard drives here, where all these people are having problems with that. But let me put up something we could see at while we're adding. All right, you want to put up the first question here?
Yeah, I think when is it coming out? So like when you watch the reveal, and I think the first thing they said, what was the first game they showed? It was like Grand Theft Auto 5, right? And it said coming 2021. I was actually really angry. It's like 2021, you guys lied to me.
Well, it's just it's like an enhanced version. It's not like a new version of
it. I mean, but the thing is, like, they didn't even have the advanced version of the PS5. They just showed like footage, right?
Right.
And but they said 2020, but I mean they're not committing to a date, and that's a problem. And I think mostly they're not committing to a date, probably because of the coronavirus and everything going on in production, right? So maybe
it has to be for Christmas. I mean, that's the best time to do it.
It probably has to be before Black Friday.
November, yeah, November.
Yeah, I would say late October. I'm going to say October 19th because that's always like a nice number. But actually, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a Tuesday.
Yeah. All right. Let's start getting into the questions. I know we have a limited amount of time here. So do you see any in the list?
Let's see. Is it going to be better than a PC? What do you think?
It depends on your PC. It'd be better than like a $400 PC, I think.
I think it will be better than like even like an $800 PC, just simply because it's all there. I think it will certainly match the laptops, but I don't know what the equivalent would be. Would it be? Because I mean, I'm mostly a laptop person, so to me, it would match. Let's say the laptops that have like the 2060s and the 2070s as graphic cards in there. Right. So I don't know for PCs because I don't do PCs very much. So like, gauge it, I guess.
Okay, let's get into the questions where people are having problems with their PS4 because I know those take a while.
Yeah. So the first one is Sukina, and the new update has locked me out of my PS4. It will not update.
Can you put it up on the screen? Because I that would.
I actually can't.
Okay, what's her name?
Sukina.
Sukina. Did they just ask? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Lock me out. Okay, okay. So hi, the new update has locked me out of my PS4 and will not update. Okay, so are you getting the cannot start the PS4 or please insert a USB with the update 7 point whatever? Are you getting that message?
Yeah, what actually happens?
Yeah, so all of that. Okay, so the first thing to try is you go to my channel, just type Zadius Tech PS4. That's the easiest way to find it. And let's see. Yeah, right here, you see the video that say like how to fix your PS4. You're gonna want to try this one right here. The one that says how to reinstall PS4 system software without losing data. It's gonna kind of like walk you through the commercial, of course. Yeah, but basically you're getting something like that, I'm sure. And I kind of show you like how to you hold on the power button on your PS4 for like 8 seconds, it's gonna beep twice. And then you're gonna go into something called safe mode here. And then you're gonna get this screen right here. So once you get to this screen, and again, you can just follow the video, you're gonna want to select option number 3, which is update system software. It's gonna use your internet connection to download the system update, and then it's gonna, if it works, it's gonna install it and then it'll boot up fine. If it doesn't work, I have another video where you can download, you'll need a USB drive. And I believe, let's see, it's one of my latest videos.
All right, so Sukina made an update and it's like, yeah, she said, yes, it's stuck in safe mode.
Right. So this one where it says cannot start the PS4. So this one, I kind of show you how to prepare your USB drive, one of these guys. But yeah, you kind of prepare this USB drive and you load the system software on it. And then you plug it in when it tells you. You kind of see as I'm walking through it. And you're going to say update, from USB storage device. And then you put it in. And when that first option doesn't work, then this one will work. Now, if neither of those ones work, then the next thing to do is to reinitialize your PS4, which is this one here. And this will unfortunately wipe everything on your PS4, but you can always log in with your PSN account and download all your games again. However, other stuff like Capture Gallery, other stuff will be gone. I know a lot of people don't like the option, but that's like, if you tried everything, try that. If that even doesn't work, then there's one option that one kind of second to last option you could try, which is this one here: how to reinstall the PS4 system software in under 5 minutes. And this one uses that method again of using a USB drive, this guy here, except you're going to download the complete PS4 system software. And yeah, you should be able to follow along the video. I know it's a little bit hard for some people to follow along, but I try to, step by step. If that still doesn't work, that means your hard drive has gone bad. And I left a link down in the description for a replacement hard drive. And then once you get the replacement hard drive, it's pretty easy to pop out the cover on the PS4, plug in the new drive, and then follow the instructions in this video to get the system installed again. And at least you get a working PS4 instead of having to buy a new one. All right, hopefully I answered your question. Can we get the next question?
Yeah, let's see. Hold on a second. I think, hold on. Actually, it scrolled too fast, so give me a second.
Sure.
Let's see. What happens when we are rebuilding the database and the electricity goes, I guess, out? This is from Tricks.
Tricks. Okay, let me bring it up. Okay.
And
so what happens when you're rebuilding the base? Okay, so one thing that can happen is that your PS4 system software can get corrupted, and then you're gonna have to do one of those things where you load the PS4 system software update, or you just install the complete system software update. Means it's gonna wipe everything on your hard drive. What could also happen is your hard drive can get damaged. The hard drive inside of your PS4 can get damaged, and you'll need a replacement. Oftentimes you'll hear maybe a clicking sound from your hard drive, or you already reinitialized your PS4 and you have problems where it's laggy, and you already did the rebuild database. There's a video where I have how to rebuild your database. That's if you have a laggy PS4. But yeah, so bad things can happen. So that happened to me one time where I accidentally unplugged the power, and then my PS4 had this message: cannot start the PS4. So it's happened to me. So I know it's frustrating. Okay, hopefully that answered your question.
Okay.
Next one.
So let's see. Just for a quick one, Henry said, so do we need a 4K TV to play the PS5? I take it. So just a quick one. So I hopefully not, because I still have my 1080p TV.
Yeah, I still have 1080p. I don't own a 4K monitor or
yeah, I know. Even though they're like $200.
Yeah. So,
right?
So just like the PS4, you can select between 1080p and 4K. I wish they supported 1440p like the Xbox does, but because I have to have a 1440p monitor. But yeah, I guess I don't think they will. There's way too many people.
And just another one. Ari said, does the digital edition have 4K? I think 4K is just standard on any version of the PS5.
Yeah.
Okay. So then,
tell me their name. When they ask
Nemian Varia. Is there a way to fix the PS4 cannot start, and to do it without having to initialize a PS4?
Are you working your way upwards or down?
There's a lot of questions, so you got to go it's towards the middle.
Okay. What's his name? Nemian?
Yeah, it's at 8:07 p.m. If you see that.
I see it. Is it this one here?
Yeah. Yep, that's it.
To do it without having to. Yeah. So there is, like I said, it's possible. So I have a playlist, and it's on the description of this video. You'll see a playlist there. Go through the videos in that order that it's in. So one of the first videos, it's pretty simple. Is this one right here? You're probably getting this exact message right here. It says cannot start the PS4. Actually, this one right here, cannot start the PS4. And a lot of people think this is fake, but this is actually this is the video where I accidentally unplugged my PS4 and it wouldn't start. And as you can see, this is like my PS4. It happened to me. And you kind of go through the sequence of like you're gonna go into safe mode, but then at the very end, you just hit cancel, and then the PS4 restarts, and then it starts working again. So for some people that works, and for others it doesn't. So again, just go through all the videos in that playlist, which you'll see right here. I think I have right here also. So yeah, how to fix your PS4. So go through them in the sequence it's in. All right, next question.
All right, so it changed. Hold on a second.
No problem.
Oh, actually, a little bit more up. Chris Owens, it's still the same. My PS4 won't recognize my USB drive no matter what, and I've tried everything.
Okay, so a lot of times it won't recognize it because it's not formatted correctly. So if we look at the video, the one, if you go to my page and scroll to the right here, this one right here, I went very, very detailed, like literally step by step of everything you need to do. And so you have to like follow the steps exactly as I say. So if you do that, you'll be fine. And you'll be able to get your, see right there where it says FAT32, has to be formatted as FAT32. Now, it could also be formatted as exFAT, but if it says like NTFS or anything else there, it's not gonna work. So yeah, check out this video here. I don't know if we can post it in the chat. Let me try it. There we go. So yeah, try that video, Chris Owens, and hopefully that fixes it for you.
All right.
Next question.
Next person, the mark is at 808, and it's Lucas. And my PS4 is slow, and it will crash every 30 minutes.
You said Marcus at 808?
Sorry, no, Lucas.
Lucas, okay.
Quintanilla.
Okay, so if it's slow, I recommend that the first thing you should do is rebuild your PS4 database. So if you go to my channel, and then you look at the playlist that I mentioned, this is it right here. Should be the second row. So you want to look at this one, and basically you have to go to safe mode, and then you're going to select the option to rebuild your database, which is option number 5. So do that and see if that fixes your problem. If it doesn't, then the next thing to try would be to purchase a new hard drive. And again, I left the link in the description to one I recommended. I know it fits for sure. So yeah, give those 2 things a try, and hopefully it works out for you. Other than that, it could be some kind of, if you swap the hard drive, then it could be some kind of hardware issue with your PS4. But definitely try the hard drive first, because that's a lot less than buying a whole new PS4 system. All right, next one.
Yep, it's actually right next to it.
Okay.
Oh, actually, the electricity goes out. We already read that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, a little bit. 809, Adrian Christie. My PS4 is saying error code, and it freezes every time I open up Fortnite.
Okay, so error code on the application. So yeah, that might be this error here. I'm not sure what error. So if you do comment on one of my videos, make sure you put the error code, because that'd be really helpful. But that one sounds very familiar, and I think it's, let me see. If I go to my videos, I think it's this one, the error code CE3005-8. That has to do with applications not loading, so I would give that one a try. All right, next question.
All right. Let's see. Chris said, going back to that original question, it's like what you're saying doesn't work for me. I've tried every video. And Chris's original one. Okay, so his original one was my PS4 won't recognize the USB drive no matter what.
Mm-hmm. So you said he's tried every video?
Yeah, he's tried every video and it's not working.
Okay, so we're Can you give me the time code for that?
The original one or the
No,
second
the last
one?
one.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh man, it's a lot of.
Is it Chris Owens or Sakina?
Chris Owens.
Okay, so it's probably this one. I tried everything. Okay, so this is what I tell people that have tried everything and it doesn't work. So if you tried all the videos that I have on there, then replace your hard drive. Okay, there's pretty much nothing else you can try. So buy a new hard drive. Doesn't cost that much. I think
or borrow one if you can.
Yeah, I mean, if you have an extra one somewhere,
there must be someone. And you don't even have to do the SCD. Just like a normal one would do, as long as it fits in there. I mean, just to test out.
Right. So yeah, so that's what I tell people: buy a new hard drive. You know, because other people, they go straight to buying a new PS4, and that's not necessary. You save yourself a lot of money. Just buy a new hard drive, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, you can always return the hard drive, right? So yeah, right. That's the way I would go. Okay, next one.
Okay. Give me a second.
Sure.
Okay. You drive. Let's see. Oh, actually, right next to it at 811, Ari said, "My account is on lockdown. I don't know how to get it back."
My account's on lockdown.
Sorry, my account is locked, and I don't know how to get it back. Rawan Ari.
Okay.
At 811.
My account is on lock, and I don't know how to get it back. Okay, so I think you can do it like a reset password, right? Like if you go to the Sony website.
Yeah.
So if you go to the Sony website, go to sony.com/PlayStation, and then when you sign in the bottom below where you put your email and password, it should be like a reset password or recover password. Click on that. It's gonna send you an email to the email you have registered, and then it's gonna help you to reset the password so you can get into your account. So yeah, that happens to a lot of people. So I'll give that a try.
So even when they're locked, they can still re-enter the password if they reset it?
So I'm not sure exactly what he means by lock. So I'm guessing he got locked out. He doesn't remember the password, or it got changed, or someone hacked in. I don't know.
Right.
So yeah, I would say reset the password. There should be an option in the sony.com/PlayStation. I think it's that, but you can Google it. Okay.
Right. All right. So let's see next one. Lucas said my PSO. Actually, yeah. So 2 under. It says for Lucas, my PS4 is slow and will crash every 30 minutes, and it gets hot very fast.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, it could be the hard drive. I would swap out the hard drive and give that a shot. Maybe it's malfunctioning. If that doesn't work, then it's a hardware problem. So if you get a new hard drive, you load a fresh copy of the PS4 system software, it's still giving you problems, then it's time to buy a PS5. Yeah, and I want to wait for the PS5.
Yeah. And then also, I mean, like, you hear stories of dust and other stuff in your PS4. So, I mean, just some simple air could do something, or just better position.
If you do a search on YouTube, you should be able to find some videos on how to clean out your PS4, because dust can get in there. It could clog up the fans and cause it to
right, or like little animals. I mean, it's surprising. Like, actually, a lot of things can get in there. So, maybe just to clean up itself.
Okay, next question.
So actually, it's right. The next one is Adrian Christie. My PS4 freezes and has an error code every time I try to open up apps.
Yeah, I think we might have answered that one or a similar one. So depending on the error code, so what I would do is get that error code that you're getting, and then go to YouTube and paste it on YouTube. And then you should see some videos that are going to help you with that specific error code. Because again, it depends. Every error code is for something specific. So if like your DVD drive doesn't work, or your Blu-ray drive, there's an error code for that. If it's a problem with your network, there's an error code for that. So paste it on there and give like those first 3-4 videos a try, and hopefully that'll fix your problem. All right, let's keep it going.
All right, so let's see. Okay, Psycho Sissy. I do it, but my controller doesn't do anything.
Okay, so I know that problem.
Right, and it's those two. I hold the PS4 button and nothing happens.
Okay, so you're trying to get in safe mode, and your controller doesn't do anything. Basically, you hold on the PS button, nothing happens. You don't see the safe mode menu. That means you're not using the original USB cable that came with your PS4. So you can try to look for another cable in your house that to connect the controller with. It has to be a charge and data cable. So most of the cables that I have are charge only. They don't carry data. So you have to find one that does it. So if you have like a Samsung, like a smartphone, you can try that. If you can't find any in your house at work, I do have a link down in the description where you can buy one for pretty cheap, like under $10. Next one.
All right. Let's see. Chris. Oh, Chris is back. Let's see. It says I rebuilt the database, and then 10 minutes later, when I'm downloading game, it goes back to safe mode.
Yeah, then it's time to buy a new hard drive, Chris.
That's probably it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the rest of Lucas, it was basically the same thing. Every 30 minutes it gets hot. That's a heating issue. So, yeah, I really recommend cleaning it at least.
He says he knows the password to see Ron. Okay, so what error message do you get, Ron? If you can put it down in the chat, that we might be able to help you better.
You know, I did get that a locked account once, I think.
And what did you have to do to unlock it?
Crap. It was a while ago.
Maybe you just have to wait, like too many unauthorized attempts or something.
No, I basically had to like say I'm the owner and then re-logged into it. So it was just a weird thing. But if your PS4 is if you're locked out of your PS4 game, I guess per se, you can probably maybe just log out of your PSN account and then log back in, and hopefully that would do it. But otherwise, I forgot what it was, but something about restoring licenses.
Okay, yeah. So if it's a problem with your PSN account, you can always reach out to the PlayStation support, and they should help you. Might take a while to hear back, but hey, Cover, did you hear about that problem with YouTube on the PS4?
What happened?
So basically, what happened was like people started to they'll be using the YouTube app on the PS4. You know, a lot of people have it hooked up to their TV, and all of a sudden they get like logged out of their account and they get it logged into someone else's account. So you're watching like these someone else's videos, and then they get logged out, and then they couldn't log back in. So this went on for, I kid you not, like 2 weeks, and YouTube took like 2 weeks to fix it.
Wow.
So many people frustrated. But anyway, next one. I think I see one here.
Yeah. So actually, Christy, Chris, right at 8:13, will plugging in a hard drive work instead of installing one?
What's the time code?
8:14. Hold on.
All the way back up there.
No, actually 8:13 at the very end.
8:13.
Yeah, Chris Neely.
You said 8:13? I don't see it. You sure?
Yeah. So, but the question is just basically, does a plug-in hard drive work instead of one that's in there?
No, you have to open up your PS4 and take out the old one. It's not that hard. If you look at my video, let's see, show you guys really quick. Last resort. You see this one right here. So look how easy it is to take out your PS4 hard drive, guys. So that's what I'm saying. Just replace it. It's basically you take out the cover, you take out one screw right here, pull out the drive, pop in the new one. So yeah, just do that. It won't cost you that much, and it's not that hard to do. You can do it yourself. Okay, I think I saw one from down here. Is it?
Actually, right next, the one under it, the Yof, and this one is the last one stamped at 813.
Okay.
Yoface blade damage.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's like my PS4 Pro, it's on safe mode. I tried all the options and none of them worked. And then you got a hard drive, and that also didn't work.
Okay, so if you put in the new hard drive and it didn't work, either you didn't follow the instructions correctly and didn't download the complete PS4 system software. A lot of people just download the update, which is a much smaller file. So you want to make sure that it's a 1 gig file or above. And yeah, the PlayStation kind of fixed the website. Before it was really confusing. Now it's a little bit better. But yeah, go through my video again, follow steps step by step. If it still doesn't work, then there's just something wrong with your PS4, and it's time to get a new one or wait for the PS5, right?
Pretty much
Okay,
on that
next
one. Okay. Let's see this one. 814. Adrian Christie. My PS4 freezes every time I try to open it up, and this is similar to the very first question that we basically answered, right?
I thought we answered him already.
No, it was a different person.
Okay, I remember.
Same problem. Same problem.
Yeah, so PS4 freezes every time I try and open it up. So it could be a hard drive issue. I would go replacing the hard. You could try to rebuild the database. That doesn't work. Then replace the hard drive.
Right.
All right.
All right. So then they count on lockdown. And then 815 static tricks. Does it matter if I use a 4K TV monitor if we have a PS4 Pro? Actually, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but some people have this problem where like it shows like a black screen or something after an update. And I do have a video where I show you how to manually set the PS4 to either 4K or 1080p, and that should be right down here. Oh, it's a little bit above. Yeah, I know I made one because a lot of people were having this problem where after an update, they couldn't see anything on their TV, and there's a setting you have to change. Yeah, I'm not sure where it is. It's somewhere. It's somewhere here. So just like PS4 blank screen. There we go. So this one right here, PS4 black screen fix. So if you install an update and you don't see anything on your screen, then try that fix. And now kind of walk you through, and I can kind of fast forward. See, basically you can select your video output, and you can select to either use automatic, which works most of the time, but then if it doesn't work, then you would select 1080p or 4K. It's kind of covered right there, but you can see, or 720p as well. Okay, next question.
All right, so this one was an update on Chris Owens, and he said he's tried the timestamp is 817.
Okay, so he tried XFAT and FAT32, and it still didn't work. And what was his previous question? Or really 10 minutes later, I'm downloading games and back to safe mode. Okay, then yeah, then I don't know if you have already tried replacing the hard drive, but that would be the next thing I would do. So try replacing the hard drive.
Yep. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. The next one is 819. This is Momo RXNYT, and it says my PS4 is full of it's full and it won't start. So basically a full hard drive, right?
So it's full and it won't start. I mean, if you can get in there, you can delete some stuff, but if you can't get in and the only thing you can get into is safe mode, you won't be able to delete files from there. So at that point, I would say just get another hard drive, get one that's big enough. So the one I have in the link is like I believe a 1 terabyte, pretty cheap. So I would say go with that because a lot of people have the original, what is it, 500 gigs coverage they came with. So that wasn't enough for me. I filled that up quick, especially games like Red Dead Redemption and Warzone and all that. These crazy like 50 gigabyte updates. So yeah, just basically pop out the hard drive and put in another one. At least you can get your PS4 working again.
That's tough though, right? I mean, you could probably take it out though and reformat, but I mean that's still tough because you're assuming that you have a PS Plus account and that you got your saves there.
So yeah, actually you're right. So what you can do, I mean, and I understand a lot of people don't want to wipe their stuff, but if your PS4 is not working, it's not working. You can't back up anything in safe mode. So your only kind of lifeline is if you have PlayStation Plus. If you have PlayStation Plus and you enabled automatic saves to the cloud, then that happened to me where I had to wipe, I bought a solid state drive to make my PS4 Pro faster. And I basically, I took out my old drive and then I put it in. I was able to download all my game saves from the cloud onto the new drive, no problem. So that's the only way to get your stuff back if you can't get into the PS4, the home screen. If you're just stuck in safe mode, a lot of people ask, you just can't back it up. So yeah, you can still use your drive, but yeah, you're gonna have to wipe it. You're gonna have to basically reinitialize it. So you go into safe mode and then you reinitialize it. I have a video for that. So go ahead and give that a try.
All right. So the next one is on timestamp is 8:30. Matrix Jaden 84. What happens when you have the automatic download thing for the system software to download in rest mode and then it will restart?
What happens when you have the automatic download for? Okay, I heard about this, and the only thing I could say about that problem, from what people I've been reading in forums, is that if you have a disk inserted in your PS4 and you put it in rest mode, and then it tries to do the automatic update, for some reason it tries to read the disk, and then that fails, and that causes the rest mode download not to work. So if you have a disk in your PS4, take it out. And a lot of people reported that helped their problem where automatic downloads weren't working while in rest mode. So yeah, give that a try. That's the only fix I've heard about.
All right, that one goes, and then Sherry Falk says I have a question, but hopefully, oh, there it is.
Yeah, down there.
Let me let's address that one first. Then
okay.
I tried to install an update and did all the steps that you said, but I couldn't get into safe mode. Could you please tell me what I need to do now?
Okay, so if you can't get into safe mode, it could be because, like I said, if you're not using the original cable that came with your PS4, when you basically, I don't have the original PS4 controller, but this is my SCUF controller. When you press the PS4 button, the PlayStation button in the middle, it's supposed to bring up the safe menu. If it doesn't bring up the menu, that means you needed to use a different cable. So you could try to look around your house for a different cable. It has to support both charging and data. If you can't find one, I do have a link in the description. You can buy one for under $10. Okay, next one.
All right, so we got to go up though. True Gamer, 8:31 timestamp. True Gamer YT automatically puts me in safe mode, and I can't plug in my PS4 controller because it's disconnected, and I have to try downloading the software, and it doesn't work, and I'm giving up.
Okay, so there's like two problems. Automatically puts me in safe mode, and I can't plug in my PS4 controller in because it is disconnected. So it might be, again, that you're not using the original PS4 USB cable. You could try looking for a different one. If you can't find one that works, again, when you press that PS button, the safe mode menu should pop up. If it's not popping up, that means you don't have the right cable. So again, you could just buy one using the link below. Now, the other problem is I've tried to download the software and it doesn't work. I'm giving up. So yeah, again, you have to kind of follow it step by step, and kind of this, I think this is the best video I've done where I literally go step by step. So I would follow this one right here. Cannot start the PS4 7.50 update, but again, it applies to the 7.51 update that just got released. So it's like almost 15-minute video. So I literally go step by step. So I would follow that video and give it a try. All right.
All right. Let's see.
Okay, yeah, really quick. Don't post passwords to your accounts on here, because other people can try to log in. So I'm gonna, yeah, I don't know. I can't. Let me see.
All right, and if you guys are typing on the chat, sorry that we're going slow on one by one. You guys are probably typing replies, and we're slowly getting to them. So just bear with us. But we want to be thorough in that if you ask a question, we're going one by one according to the time that we're posted. So thank you for being patient.
Yeah.
Okay. So Shannon Harvey says, listen for the HDD noises. She might be replying to something that we said before. So Shannon, if you want to clarify later on another post, let us know. But we'll go right next to the next one. At timestamp 8:36, Sherry Falk.
Okay.
I tried to install an update and did all the steps that you said, but I couldn't get into safe mode. And could you please tell me what I need to do now?
I think it's a repeat question. I thought I answered it. It had to do with the cable, I think.
That's the cable, right?
The cable, yeah.
All right. Okay, so then couple. Oh, hold on, I actually lost it. All right. So actually, the next one, Jonah. PS4 stuck in safe mode loop.
So if you're stuck in the safe mode loop, this is the best video I have, which is cannot start the PS4 7.50 update. I mean, safe mode loop fix. So I'm going to post it in the chat right now. Try following the instructions in that video. So if you're stuck in the safe mode loop, that one seems to work almost all the time versus some of the other ones. So I would say just go with that one. And this one, using this option is not going to wipe the contents of your PS4. So it's not going to wipe any of your files. It's safe to do if you follow the instructions, okay? So go ahead and give that one a try, Jonah.
Yeah. And actually, the very next one from Lyric, I think my PS4 is very corrupted. What should I do?
So the first thing you should do is rebuild your PS4 database. I do have a video for that. So if you just type Zadius Tech PS4, rebuild database. That's it, the first option right there. It's pretty simple. Give that a try. If you get any type of error messages while that's going, or if you still have problems where you have stuff that gets corrupted or it's laggy or it's not working right, then it might be time to replace your hard drive.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Jonah, let's see. Did we answer Jonah? PS4 timestamp for 840. PS4 stuck in safe mode loop. Ask to insert USB with latest update.
Yeah, so again, search for cannot start the PS4. And then this video here, where you use a USB drive to load the system software update, and then it'll install the update that way. So That should work. If it doesn't work, then you can reinitialize your PS4. That's going to wipe everything. But this particular one doesn't wipe anything. If not, then you can try the PS4 reinstall system software. So this also uses the USB, but this downloads the complete system software, and this one will wipe everything. But if you're just stuck and you can't use your PS4, then you're gonna have to do that one. All right, next one.
All right, cool. All right, so it's 2 down, Miguel, and it says, I've got a new hard drive. Timestamp is still 8:40. Got a new hard drive after being in the 7.50 loop. Wiped everything a few weeks later, and I'm back in the 7.51 loop.
Okay, let me see. Give me the time code again.
8:40. I think it's the last one. That's 8:40.
Okay. Really quick. You're welcome, Sherry. Okay. Miguel Ferreira. Okay. Got a new hard drive after being in this. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people got affected by that 7.50 update. I feel sorry for you. Everything wiped everything a few weeks later, and I'm back in a 7.51 loop. Again, yeah, sometimes when these updates come out, they'll mess you up. So that's why I kind of recommend people don't have the automatic update thing turned on, and you do it manually, because if something goes wrong, then you at least see that that's what caused it. Because a lot of people will turn on their PS4, and first thing they're presented with in the morning is that error, which is really frustrating. And that's probably because they had installed it while it was in rest mode. So yeah, if you're stuck on the 7.51 loop, follow my instructions. You'll probably want to, I recommend, let me see this one, yeah, where it said cannot start the PS4. This one says cannot start the PS4 it says 7.50, but it also applies to 7.51. So if there's a link down here where I say go to PlayStation site and download it, it's going to have the 7.51 update now. So you can't even download the 7.50 anymore. So follow the same exact instructions, except it's going to download the 7.51 instead of 7.50, and you should be good to go.
Yep. Good. Okay. Next one is a timestamp at 8:42:01. My official PS4 controller broke recently, and I need to buy a replacement. Official Sony PS4 controllers are all sold out and go for scalper prices. What third-party controller do you recommend?
Scuff controller, baby. Yeah, so just go to scuffgaming.com. You can customize your controller. This is my customized controller. Yeah, it's pretty good. It comes with warranty, so
in comparison to the feeling of the regular PS4 controller, is it just as hefty, or the material feels good?
It's a little heftier, which for me is good because I have like pretty big hands. But the most important thing is these paddles in the back. Man, they save you. I mean, when we're playing Blackout, these things help so much because you don't have to lift your thumb over here anymore. I just jump and slide with these. So the paddles make a difference. Like this alone is worth it. So yeah, scuffgaming.com. I'll try to put it down here.
Yep.
All right, next one.
All right, 2 down. I don't know if I must install the system. Oh, this is from Matrix.
Okay.
So I think this is also a continuation to the original question. And it says, I don't know if I must install the system software and risk it. I can't play certain games because it says you must update the system software. I never got any errors while updating the system software in the past. Okay,
so with the PlayStation 4 system software updates, some of the updates are actually mandatory. So for example, the 7.50 update was a mandatory update. That means that if you don't have that update or above, you can't play any online games. So you have to update it to at least that update, or else you're not going to be able to do like a lot of online stuff. Like maybe, you can't, launch YouTube or Netflix or something. So yeah, make sure nowadays you should probably install the 7.51. At first I thought I had some issues, but it seems like it's okay now. I thought that the YouTube app thing was related to it, but it's not. So I would follow the instructions on how to update it again with this cannot start the PS4 update fix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Next one.
All right. Let's see. I think. Let's see. If you go down to timestamp 8:44, Bucky says, "Can you help me with my Fortnite? It's not starting, and I tried to rebuild the database or build the database again."
Okay, so you can always try to uninstall the game and then reinstall it. That might be able to fix it. Other than that, the last thing to do would be to like reinitialize your PS4. There are other options that you can try. So when you go to safe mode, let me see if I can bring it up here. Yeah, so there's like about 8 options depending on which update you have or if you have the Slim or the Pro. So some of the things you could try is you can try restore default settings. That might help you out. Of course, you did the rebuild database already, but you could try those 2 out. If it doesn't work, then yeah, you might want to try to reinitialize your PS4 and hopefully that'll fix your problem.
All right. Go one down for kid Y1. Have been having this problem with my PS4 Pro that I bought a year ago because my PS4 first gen didn't have a lot of space. So whenever I play a game, the game kicks me.
Okay, sounds more like a comment. Oh, hold on, it's a continuation.
All right. Okay, sorry. Or when I play a third-person game, I can't see the NPC enemies or players. I know they're there because they're shooting at me, and I can't shoot back or see them. I realize I have reinstalled my PS4 6 times because of this issue. I think Sony's doing this on purpose, or we could all buy the new PS5.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, thank you for the statement there. But yeah, I mean, you could always try to replace the hard drive. So yeah, like, your first gen PS4, instead of buying the PS4 Pro, you could have just tried buying a bigger hard drive that might have solved your problem. I bought the PS4 Pro because I was playing, what was it, Modern Warfare, and just it was kind of laggy on the old PS4, and on the PS4 Pro it worked great. Okay, next one.
That's a hard one. Actually, the very next one at 8:45, Chin said, "Is there a way to play with a slow hard drive because I cannot afford one right now?" So that's on that one, just easily enough. As long as it doesn't have to be a solid state hard drive or whatever it is, it can just be any type of laptop. Any type of laptop hard drive would work for the most part. So the easiest thing to do is ask around. If you are in college or high school, ask your friends. That's an easy one. One of them is bound to have upgraded a laptop or something of the sort, or maybe they upgraded their PS4 already, and the old hard drive is just sitting there. So there's a lot of people like that nowadays, where they just have extra hard drives, and they're not fast or whatever, but they fit in the slot, and that's what you need. If you are working, then just ask your coworkers. You're bound to find one that has one, especially your IT department. If that's the thing, they have way too many, so they probably wouldn't mind giving you or lending one out for testing.
Yeah, and if you still can't get a hold of one, if you could scrounge up about $50, the one I have in the description is not a solid state drive. It's actually a regular hard drive or slow hard drive. But it is meant for gaming, specifically made for gaming, and it's a good price. So, like I said, if you can't, if you can find one free, go for it. But if you can't, you can pick one of those up.
All right. So the very next one, it's I think it's a continuation. It says, "Thank you, my hard drive," and then the one after. Yeah. My hard drive is a terabyte hard drive, but it's not full, but it crashes and turns off. And it freezes.
Could be a bad hard drive.
it could be about, like this one specifically could be a bad hard drive because I've gotten this problem before.
Especially if you hear like clicks or something from coming from the hard drive, then you know. But yeah, try replacing the hard drive.
All right, going to the next one. It says the laser gun. It's the very next post. It says the update file could not be used. And it tells me to put in a USB drive with the latest update, which I did. Okay.
Okay, I've heard of people having this one. So you want to make sure that you have the latest software update, which is a 7.51. So make sure you download that one. And then make sure that you name it correctly. Just make sure you follow the steps and just try again. If it still doesn't work, then if you see the screen here, just go with option 6, and it will initialize your PS4 back to like kind of like the factory settings, how you got it when you first got your PS4, and at least you get up and running again. Yeah, it's gonna wipe all your save games and capture gallery and all that, but at least you'll have a working PS4. Okay, next one.
Okay. Let's see. The next one, actually, it's the very next one. Box VR. My PS4 goes into safe mode, and I press the cancel when I turn it back on in like 5 minutes after my screen turns off by itself.
Okay, so it seems like he's stuck in like a safe mode loop.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so you can try this video here that I have on the screen where it cannot start the PS4 7.5 update. If that doesn't work, then try to reinitialize your PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. So going down to with Exotic Riot and actually the one right next to it might be like similar. So Exotic Riot says, my PlayStation is messed up because of the update, please help. But actually right under it too is the same thing. It's like the update is messing people up, right?
Yeah.
So let's deal with the one above it with this Exotic Riot. My PlayStation is messed up because of the update, please help. So the basic answer for that would be?
Yeah, so the basic answer would be try to install the update in safe mode. You could try with the first option. When you do update system software, you're gonna have a few options. So one of them is gonna be update from the internet. There's this third option here. That's probably like the easiest one. Doesn't always work, but I would give that one a try first because you don't have to download anything into a USB. Some people tell me they don't even own a USB drive or they don't have a computer. So all they have is their PS4. In that situation, you'll want to go with option number 3. But if that doesn't work, then you'll try option number 1. And again, you can follow the instructions on this video for option number 1. Of course, if this doesn't work, then the next step would be to reinitialize your PS4. If you're still having problems, then replace the hard drive.
Yeah, so, and actually, a couple down, Exotic said, he did the same thing that Kid W1, Y1 did, and it was still the same thing. So going back to Kid's thing was like, okay, he installed the 7.1, everything works, but I have problems in my games, and sometimes my controller won't connect.
So I have heard of that problem where after installing 7.50, 7.51, people's controllers won't work anymore. And I'm not sure if it's something where you have to resync them again. So maybe go on YouTube and check how to resync your controller, your PS4. Maybe something happens with that sync and you have to do it again. I haven't experienced that problem personally, but yeah, you might have to resync them again or try using that USB cable and see if it works while it's connected via the cable. So if that works, at least your controller is working. Okay, next one.
All right, I think it's at 850, and Bucky basically says, my Fortnite does not start up and I try to rebuild the database.
Yeah, I think we kind of answered it where you said.
Yeah, we answered that one.
You uninstall it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go down 2.
Okay.
Oh, actually, go one above it. Exotic just kept saying like maybe he needs to buy a new PS4. Do you think he needs to buy a new PS4?
Okay, so we've answered a lot of questions. So I'm not sure if Exotic already bought a hard drive replacement. If he hasn't, first buy the hard drive replacement. If that doesn't work, then you buy a new PS4, or even better, you buy a PS5.
Yeah, but I mean, if it comes out, right? I mean, it's kind of hard to wait till like November for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it depends the cost, right? I guess.
Yeah, and that too. It's like I mean, you can get good deals on a PS anything, so it's good.
Well, stock right now is it?
Yeah.
People, just like with the Nintendo Switch, you can't find them.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The very next one, dude, the new with Johnny Buckets, dude, the new software update messed my PS4 up, and I just joined the stream.
Okay, yeah, you and like hundreds of people, if not thousands. So yeah, we're trying to help as many people as we can. So yeah, go to my channel. Just go on YouTube, type Zadius Tech PS4, and you'll want to go through my playlist. It's this one right here: how to fix your PS4 how to, and just go through them in sequence. So try the first one, and this one, and this one, and so on, until you get to the fix. And the first few, do not wipe anything on your PS4. But of course, if those don't work, then you're gonna want to reinitialize your PS4, which will wipe the entire contents. All right, next one.
Yeah, that update. Wow.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously.
So going back to a timestamp 852 exotic wide keeps going, but yeah, it's literally that. I whipped my PS4, rebuilt the database, delete the games, and download it back, and nothing works. Right. So, but yeah, like you said, hard drive first, and then try a new PS4.
Yeah.
I mean, buying a new PS4, it's like the easy mode because it's like you just get it over with, right? You just start fresh. But at the same time, I mean, right now everybody needs to save some money, so I'd say hard drive.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So so the very next one actually by Jonah. Okay. Yeah. So I wiped it, but I re-enter safe mode. Is my hard drive corrupted? If it's
so, it depends. Did you do option? You see, did you do option? Once we get past this commercial here. So if you did option 6 and it didn't work, then I would say do option 7, and you're gonna follow my video where I say reinstall PS4 system software. This one here. So if you did number 6 and it didn't work, then try option 7, which is this video here. Because this one should work. Like no matter what, if your hard drive is working, this video should work for you. And now if that doesn't work, then it's time to buy a new hard drive. Next one.
Yep. Let's see. All right. So, timestamp 854, Matrix Jaden. So I think my PS4 updated to 750, but I need to install 7.1. Can I still play online and join a party, or must you update it? Yeah, you have to update, right?
So I'm not sure if 7.51 is a mandatory update. So you may not need to.
Yeah.
So, but I have heard of people having problems with, I think, 7.50 with parties, like some weird thing where like they can't see a party or they can't message someone in the party. So if you're having problems, then go ahead and install 7.51. But if you're not having any problems, you can wait on it.
Right. And actually, if you go down a couple more timestamp 856, Bucky says, do you have like an IG or something where I can call you because it's hard to type, and I get this, right? So like, can they just message you through your YouTube channel and then you can go back and forth there?
They can, but I literally have thousands of comments to answer. So that's why I'm doing this live stream. For those of you who like need help right away and can't wait, I spent like hours answering comments. Okay, so I don't get paid for this. So yeah, you can leave your comment on the YouTube video, and I will eventually get to it if I can. I do have a Twitter, so you can try reaching me there, and it's just twitter.com/ZadiusTech. So I do have a Twitter, but again, it's hard to do like one-on-one when there's like hundreds, sometimes thousands of people messaging me. So again, that's why I'm doing this live stream, to help out as many of you as I can. And again, I'm not getting paid for this, so.
All right, so right under it, EMR8. My PlayStation stuck in the menu since the update.
Stuck in the menu.
Maybe safe mode?
Oh, okay. So if it's stuck in safe mode.
Because I mean, if you're in the main menu, right, and then I don't know, that must be it. Let me just scroll just to make sure.
I know it means like the main menu, like once the home screen. So maybe you can clarify EMR8 if it's the home screen.
Okay.
Or kind of like something else.
Let's go to the very next one. Yeah. So sex, I updated and it goes back, and can I start the PS4?
Yeah, so if you tried the updates already and didn't work, then it's time to reinitialize the PS4. Again, that's gonna wipe the files on your PS4, but it's better than not having a working PS4.
Yeah. All right, go to the very next one. FCAC. I did everything in your videos for the update, and it's still not working, and keeps saying it cannot start PS4.
So again, I have the same answer for everyone that says I've tried everything. Buy a new hard drive.
Yeah. Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Johnny's pretty much correct. It's like, I'm surprised the PlayStation does not have a software update helpline. I mean, I've called Sony support here and there, and they're actually not. They're okay if you're used to waiting forever, right? And also waiting for responses at the same time for that particular length of time. It actually gets you more frustrated, actually. Because it's like, okay, what's going on? It's just a back and forth. And it's always like a generic answer, so it kind of actually sucks.
Yeah, no, and it's frustrating, and that's one reason, I have my YouTube channel to help out as many people as I can. So you want to support the channel. Yeah. I do have my own merch here. The I Heart Gaming t-shirt.
All right.
So if you're into gaming, you get that.
All right. So RSX replied back on the I updated and it goes back and cannot start a PS4. Replied again saying I tried that and it goes back to that.
Okay. Talking about RX.
Yep.
I tried that as well and it goes back to that. Tried what?
In the beginning it says
update and it goes back, cannot start the hard drive. Replace the hard drive.
So RX, did you try replacing the hard drive? Is that what you meant? That you tried replacing the hard drive, but it still gave you that?
Yeah, let's
go back to the menu. All right. So then the very next one, Victor, after installing it, after initializing it, it's just a blank screen, but it's still running.
Okay, I heard about this one. So if you're getting a blank screen, so it depends. If you did option number, let me see if I can get up here. No, not this video. Yeah, I can show you here. Putting the. Okay, yeah. So if you did option number 6 and you're getting a blank screen, then try option 7 because option 7 like almost always works. So give that a try, and if that doesn't work, then it's time to replace your hard drive. All right, next one.
All right, so the next one is just a reference comment. My friend said he had no problem when updating, and also 8 of my friends, in the party. So, yeah, you just have really bad luck when that update gets you and gets you with that error, because it's like it's rare. Like it kind of sucks, but yeah, it's actually rare. Let's see. Very next one. I've had 2 different PS4s within the last 2 months, and each time COD updates my system, it crashes and I get BLOD. Could it be my PSN account that's corrupted, maybe?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think that's just 2 different PS4. Wow, that is not good.
So, and I don't know if they're brand new PS4s, because you could have bought a used.
Or it might. So. I mean, you don't think it's the power, right? Or
it could be that if you have bad power in his house, they could, it could cause a surge and mess up the PS4. I've heard of that when people if their power cuts out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, steps to fix it are, try the update, reinitialize, replace the hard drive, try again. Yeah, definitely try replacing the hard drive before you buy a new PS4. It's a lot of money to spend, especially right now.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, so Johnny, right next to it, I've been trying to solve this problem for 3 days, and I'm stressed. I might have to go my last resort and reinitialize. Yeah, I get the stress part. When my PS4 went down, I think I was down for I was down for 2-3 days because I had to wait for a new hard drive. And but it sucks. I mean, literally, you man, I actually do miss it, even if you only play an hour per day.
We feel you, and I get it. There's some people are like, no, I don't want to reinitialize my PS4 because I don't want to lose my 5 years of this or that. If you see the options you see here in safe mode is all you have. There is nothing that says backup there. Okay, and this is one thing I recommend before you guys do update, back up your games. If you don't have PlayStation Plus, Cover, you have it, right? I think we both agree it's worth it. Back up your games to the cloud, or if you have a USB drive, I do have videos on how to back up using that. So yeah, PlayStation Plus, that's great.
All right. So then the very next one, laser gun. I updated and installed the update manually or tried it, but when the PS4 restarted, it went back into safe mode.
Okay, so if the updating is not working, then it's time to reinitialize your PS4. Yeah.
And then wrong one is why is my the very last one? Why is my PS4 PS Plus finished when I bought it a week ago? So wrong one.
I don't know. Did you buy it from a reputable place like Amazon or Best Buy or something?
So wrong one was was the person having trouble with the locked account. Remember? So that's actually really tough. I mean, aside from what would it expire, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what? I think you basically have to, on this one, Ron, I actually do recommend calling Sony support, because you're looking at reactivating your account on your system so that it reinitializes all your licenses, because right now it's not good what you have, and you got to go through the steps just simply to make sure that you do have access to your account.
Yeah, Okay, so the next one, he's saying he's getting a specific error code with the application can't start. I looked it up and I have not experienced that problem, but there are some videos there that you can check out. If they don't work out, then I would say rebuild the database. I'm sorry, reinitialize your PS4. That's what I meant. But yeah, you could try rebuilding the database first. So you bought it from the PS Store. Yep. Then definitely reach out to PlayStation support and get help on that one.
Yeah, because then when you do need one, I mean, T-Man just documented that this has happened to you, to them, because this is something that you shouldn't be doing yourself when you get locked out of your account and then your PS Plus expires within a week and you just got it. So there's something definitely wrong on that one, and you want to confirm it with them too, because even if you get, like, let's say for example your game's unlocked, like, you still got the issue of the PS Plus not being what it should be.
I miss New Orleans.
All right, so I think, what is the stream? It was until 9, right?
Yeah, we've gone past 9. We're at 9.
All right.
So yeah, we're wrapping it up. It looks like we're at the end, and make sure to hit like on this video, and if you guys want to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit subscribe, and yeah, let us know if you guys want to see more streams like this, if these help you out. Hopefully we got to help out a lot of people today. So thanks again to Coverly for doing this with me. Appreciate it.
Yep.
And I guess we'll see you next time. Coverly, you want to say a few last words?
Thanks for being patient as we went down the list, because I know some of you have been probably battling with these issues for probably days or a lot longer, and it just sucks, whether it's a hardware or software issue. I mean, to just not have it work, it's just like you're already frustrated, right? And like, if the original customer support was worth anything, you wouldn't be here. So thanks for being patient on the stream.
All right, yeah, so just subscribe, and I'll put up the next stream in my community post, so just make sure to subscribe to find out when the next stream will be. Until next time, see you then.
All right, see you guys.